Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. Better late than never. I am so sorry it has taken me so long to get up this coloring chat, but I'll explain why as we get into it. So, I had a request to color out of a Color Questopia book, so I thought, what more appropriate than coloring out of their new Easter book? So, I did have one outlined in the silver metallic gel pens that I like to use. So I thought we would color this one. I'm going to use my new, relatively new, Art and Fly markers I had swatched out on camera a while back. These are brush tip markers and I love them. And they are refillable. I showed you a bunch of refills that I had gotten. So we're going to color with those today. And of course I have my colors figured out. Now, yes, I know I'm missing a fingernail. Yeah, I must not have let these cure long enough yesterday. And I was making, what was I making? Homemade, no. What was I making? Oh, well, anyhow. Yeah, homemade pot pie, chicken pot pie. And I must not have left them cure long enough when I washed up all the dishes from making that. And thank heavens I only lost one. But I thought I'm not going to change them for today's color and chat. So, all right. What number shall we start with? I'm going to zoom you guys in. I apologize for the real shiny part. I do have my lights on because it's really gloomy outside. Let's start with the pretty irises. So that's number 23, which is pink. R136. R136. Here we go. So, how is everybody doing? This is getting up late because I've been having, whoa, let's get a sheet behind here. Oh gosh, I gotta have a sheet of cardstock somewhere. I always do this, don't I? Okay, move markers. Well, let me go grab just a sheet of cardstock here. We'll use this. I must have all the cardstock out in the living room. Okay. Ooh, that was a close one. All right. So, yeah, I have been having problems with internet and, intermittent going out. And didn't have internet yet this morning. And I think that might have had something to do. We've been having strong storms coming through. And we're supposed to get more today. Right now, it's not storming. So I thought, okay, let's try and get this color and chat in while I have internet and before the storms hit again this afternoon. And then tomorrow we're supposed to have not thunderstorms, but horrible, horrible winds. Up to like 60-mile-an-hour winds. So who knows if the internet will be up then again. So yeah, hopefully I will get this up today yet. It is Wednesday. So whenever you manage to watch this, I do plan, even though it is Wednesday already, I do want to do a color and chat on Sunday yet, like I normally do, because it is Easter Sunday, and I thought for the color and chat, we would do an Easter questionnaire, kind of like I did for Valentine's Day. Seems like a lot of you liked that. And yeah, thought it would be appropriate, seeing as how it is Easter Sunday. So, yeah, like I said, no guarantees depending on my internet. Okay, those are 15s. But other than that, things have been going okay around here. Our weather has been so up and down. It was just beautiful this week. We were in the low 60s. Oh my gosh, it was just heavenly. And now the cold front moves in with the storms, and is it tonight or tomorrow night? Our wind chill at night is supposed to be like 10 Fahrenheit. So yeah, about a drop of, 40, 50 degrees. It's just ridiculous. Oh, I'm so sick of this. Give me the 70s, 80s, and let's stay warm for a while. At least this time, for a change, we are on the warm side of the storm system instead of the cold side like North Dakota, who are getting dumped with up to 3 feet of snow. Okay. So, yeah, I guess I'd rather have the rain and all of that. So if you know anybody out in those states out there that are getting slammed with the snow, yeah, I do feel sorry for them. I know last year we had a pretty mild winter, past couple winters. Last winter got quite a bit colder than the winter before, but the 2 winters before that, yeah, spring was here and we had the trees all budding out. The robins were back. And then, yeah, we got slammed with a winter storm and got a foot of snow. Not nice. 2 winters in a row. Duh, that is so depressing. Even winter enthusiasts like the snowmobilers and the skiers were depressed. Because, snowmobile trails were closed by that time. And I don't know if the ski hill was or not. They stay open a long time because they'll have snow up on the mountain for a long, long time. Typically, they have snow up there until probably July, before the last of it is melted. It's so thick, they have such a snow base that it takes forever to melt. Matter of fact, every year there's a contest, and you guess how long there will be snow up there when the snow is gone. And then the winner, I forgot what they get. I think it's sponsored by our local TV station. But yeah, you get something if you guess correctly. So lately it has been like June, July, something like that. All depends upon the winter, how much snow is up there, and how warm our spring is. Which, yeah, ours has been up and down and up and down. Just like a yo-yo. Ooh, I like this color. I don't see a number in there. Must be the background. We'll have to see. So yeah, weather's been kind of crazy. What has it been like by you guys? Depending on where you live. It's kind of been crazy all over the United States. And more horrible storms in the south with tornadoes. My gosh. I hope everybody in the south, if you are in the south, that you are safe and nothing happened to you or your friends or family, because wow, that was a lot of tornadoes. For so early in the season, you know, it's only 1st April. I thought the, tornado season was coming up yet, at least around here. We did have our tornado drills where the sirens would go off twice throughout the day, so you're supposed to have your plan all figured out. Do we? No. Kinda, sorta. We have what's supposed to be like a fruit cellar down in the basement, but there's no fruit in ours. It's where all the extra paint and stuff is stored. I don't have any place to plant stuff, to can stuff, so there's just paint down there. The people that had the house before us left all the paint. They had freshly painted, at least it looked like, the entire house. And so they left the extra paint down there, which is nice, in case you got to touch something up or, So when I repainted the living room and what else did I do? Oh, the doors upstairs in the bathroom, the storage doors, because there was a lot of them. And it was this like old-fashioned wallpaper on it. Oh, I didn't like it. So I took them all off and painted them like a dark tan to coordinate with the flooring in there, and it looks really nice. It was a pain in the butt to do, but it looks nice now. So yeah, that's what we have down there, and it's a very, very teeny little, if you could even call it a room. But I guess it would be big enough for Bob and I and the kitty and, oops, that's 15. The kitty and the puppers. And I guess that's all that matters. Okay, a couple more here. Oh, that is a pretty pink. I like that. So, what else is going on? Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're going to have the kiddos this Friday. So if you're new to my channel, I used to babysit my grandkids full-time. Well, now Maddie, who is 5, she'll be 6 in June. Oh, I can't believe that. Started school full-time now. So she decided to get Levi, my grandson, who is 2. So he'll be 3 in July. She decided to enroll him full-time in daycare so that he gets more used to people and the structure, because she had a hard time with Maddie getting adapted to going to school because Maddie was with Grandma all the time. So, yeah, trying to get Maddie to let go of Mama and, the structure of the day. So she figured it would be better for Levi to get into daycare. So anyhow, all that just to say that I no longer have the kids full-time. Well, the daycare is closed on Friday, I'm assuming because of Easter and it being Good Friday. So You know, I imagine some of the gals working there must, you know, go to church and whatnot. So yeah, we're going to have the kids. Okay, now what's that? Yeah, this must be white. All right, is that all the 23s? So we have a lot of leaves to do, so we'll do those next. And I don't see any 23s in the eggs. I'm sure I missed some somewhere. I always do, just like diamond painting. I always miss something somewhere. Never fails. All right. So we have 15, which is green. G55. So I have been working so hard. I have talked in the past about this diamond painting project I've been working on, and it's, oh, there's a pink. Better do it right away. It actually is called, not diamond painting, it's called diamond coloring. And it's a whole different concept. And I have been working my butt off trying to get that done. And I finished it last night. I didn't think I was going to be able to, but I stayed up late because I only had 2 sections to do. One was kind of big, but I thought, I am getting this thing done finally. So I will be showing that. I'm not sure if I'll get around to it this weekend. Again, depends upon the internet, what I all have else to record. But to show you what the project is and how you go about doing it. Again, like I said in the past, it kind of combines diamond painting and coloring. So, for those of us who do both crafts, it's perfect. It is not for a beginner diamond painting, however, it is quite challenging. And it also does use your spare drills. So, if you don't save your spare drills, this probably also isn't for you unless you want to buy them all. And if you're newer, and even if you save your drills, you probably wouldn't have enough. Now, the owner of Distracted by Diamonds, her name is Robin, was looking for feedback. So she's been getting a lot of feedback from those of us who was doing this prototype. And so we've all been giving her feedback, and there's a number of things she's going to be switching up. I did mine in squares because that's what I have the most of for my spare drills. And this canvas was supposed to work for both round drills and square drills. I really was questioning how the heck that was going to work because square drills are smaller in size than round. And I started it, and yeah, definitely does not work for square drills. But I completed it with square. I'm probably the only one out of us that did it that way. And yeah, I'm not too happy with the results because there's, spaces in between all the drills where normally they wouldn't. They fit tight together, so they straighten out the squares. And with there being spaces in between, that didn't happen. So a lot of mine are kind of crooked. And when I started, I was really taking my time, making sure I had each one straight. It would have taken me 6 months to get this thing done. So it's like, I'm going to do it enough to give her feedback and, as well as I could do. But yeah, it was just taking forever. So I kind of sped up a little. And it still has taken me, oh my gosh, when did I start this? Was in March sometime. It took me definitely over a month. So that's a 23 also. So yeah, it definitely took me much longer than what I thought it was going to. And I'm supposed to be in a diamond painting event. It's a Hannah Lynn. And I really, really wanted to participate in that because I started a while ago a Hannah Lynn picture called Off to the Ball. And it's like Cinderella. It is just beautiful. It is huge, but it is beautiful. And I haven't hardly been able to work on it at all because I really, really wanted to get this project done. And now it is. So that feels so good. So now I can move my big Hannah Lynn diamond painting over to my big drafting table. I had it on the smaller table that Bob had gotten me for Christmas. And I was going to move it over because the project one, it was smaller. But because I had so many different diamonds out for this project, I put regular drills on. I put crystals on, or they're also called rhinestones or sparklers. I put ABs on. I really jazzed it up. And so I had so many bags of drills open. Yeah, there definitely would not have been room for me to do that over on the other desk. So, but yeah, now I'll be able to move that one over. 13 golden yellow. Oh boy, that's dark. I think I'm going to switch it to the yellow. Y231. I'm going to make the stars a brighter yellow. Who says you have to follow theirs? So this is actually number 12. So I'll do 12 too. So we'll do all the stars in this bright yellow. So yeah, I've been working on that. Working on some other projects. One I want to do a video on, hopefully again this weekend. And it's about Copics. So some of you may find it interesting and some may not because you don't have any Copics. But it could apply, I guess, to budget-friendly markers also. So again, we'll have to see. Okay. Now, if you've never seen me color one of these, the reason why I outline them in glitter gel pen first, the glitter gel pen, or it's actually kind of metallic. In this, I always use the Divical Dual Metallic or my Sargent Art, because Sargent Art, you can buy, it's a pack of 10, but you can buy each one of those colors in packs, in bulk. And I like that. So if I run out of color, a specific color, I know I have some more. So I outline in the metallic gel pen because it repels the ink. your ink, as you notice, as I'm coloring, you can color quite fast, and it keeps the ink inside the line, so it works really well. I know a lot of people get the black background version of these books because the lines are already black, so there's nice thick black lines, and then, you know, it's much easier to color also. But I just love filling in the lines. I enjoy that just as much as I like coloring, if not more. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I love it. I know, crazy, crazy. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Okay. So we have some 10s around here. What else went on this week? 10 is orange. Why 2, 3, 3? Oh, on Monday. Oh, what a day. Well, last Friday, let's start there. I wanted to go in and finally get my hair cut. Oh my gosh. My hair was so shaggy. I think it's the longest it's ever been. Even during the you-know-what crud. Because I cut it myself then. And yeah, every time I would call to see if the stylist I use was working, either she wasn't, or if she was, she had a bunch of colors or perms, because I always ask that, you know, because those take a couple hours. And then last week I thought, oh, let's try to get in again. Oh, she was on vacation. So it just wasn't meant to be there for a while. So when I went in on Friday, yeah, she was booked up for the rest of the day. I said, boy, you're a hard person to get into. I said, are you here next week? Because, yeah, weekends are usually always busy with, you know, recording. And she goes, yeah, I'm here all week. I said, okay, how about Monday? And she says, yeah. Because normally you cannot make appointments. I go to Cost Cutters, and yeah, you cannot make appointments. But she put me down. I went in at 2 o'clock, so I finally got my hair cut. And then I was going to go to Walgreens, pick up my medications. Well, I had 3 of them. 2 of them had been approved and were ready to be picked up for a couple days already. And 1 was pending and hadn't been approved. And I'm like, what the heck? So I called my psychiatrist and, you know, explained the situation, had to leave a message, of course. And let's do 17 is aqua green, G58. And she called me back. I explained the situation, and let's see, G58, there we go. And she said, yeah, she called over there. It was a misunderstanding, and everything straightened out. It was something in their computer system. So when I was in Wausau, I hadn't known that it was ready yet, so I didn't stop and pick them up. Thank heavens Bob was going in the next day anyhow, so he picked them up because I only have 1 more day of meds. So yeah, was getting close. And then went to Walmart, picked up groceries, and they were so busy. I waited forever. This was on Friday. And I was going to pick up Bob and me supper at Culver's. Well, because I didn't get my haircut, you know, there went half hour, 45 minutes that I didn't have to wait around. And I thought, I don't want to pick up supper too early. Well, thank heavens the traffic was atrocious. It was rush hour, so that took quite a while, and then it took quite a while to get my groceries. And where else I had to go down to the clinic that my primary care physician is at. And for some reason, let's do number 7, Peach. For some reason, even though the crud is letting up, why 141? They still, I can understand wearing masks, you know, especially in the medical facilities. Totally understandable. But they are not letting anybody into the clinic at all unless you have an appointment. I was just there to make a payment and to set up an appointment for a follow-up with my primary care physician. And you know how they have the outside doors and then they have the inside doors? Well, in between there, they don't even have the automatic door going. She has to let you in. Then you go into there, and yeah, they don't let you in to the clinic. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's the only place I know of that still does that. You know, when the crud was at the height, I could definitely understand that. But now, I don't know. So, yeah, she took my payment, took it in by the receptionist. Receptionist must have been busy doing something else because it took forever. Got me a receipt, brought it back out, said that I can't make an appointment there, that I have to call in. I'm like, okay, fine. So, yeah, that took a while. So, yeah, after that, then I went to pick up groceries. That took a while. So then we were going to have Culver's for supper. And went over there. And it ended up being pretty accurate as far as time. It wasn't too bad. It was a little early. What's 18? Light blue. Was a little early, but not too bad. We typically eat supper around 5, which I know for some of you guys is quite early. PB 76. 76 or 67? My dyslexia kills me sometimes. 76, because I've seen 67 and I'm here and I'm like, eh. So yeah, went to Culver's. Now, if any of you here in the States, I don't know if it's outside the United States. I think Canada might have Culver's, but it's a fast food place. And so you order, and because they are so busy, they give you a number that you stick on the outside of your mirror or on your window. I typically stick it on the rear view mirror on the driver's side. And then when they bring your food out, they just look for your number and give it to you. Well, guess what Lisa did? I forgot to take the number off my mirror. So all the way home, I have this little ticket with a number on, flapping in the breeze on my mirror. I'm like, isn't that thing going to fly off yet? Nope. Made it all the way home. I'm like, okay, everybody knows what I'm eating for supper. I bet you I'm not the first one that did that, though. I'm sure. Yeah, it was kind of funny. Yeah, leave it to me. Oh boy, oh boy. And then Bob, he hasn't been having good luck this week. Boy, this isn't going to take us long to color. This is going to be a short color and chat, which I guess, considering everything that's been happening, a shorter color and chat today is okay. I'll make up for it, I promise. Dark blue B218. Okay. It's a B, but boy, this sure looks purple, doesn't it? That's what I have down. He had gone to Edgar, which isn't real far from us. It's maybe 10 minutes away. I don't know. 10 miles? No. 8 miles? I don't know. Not real far. And he went to visit with his sister-in-law, who lost her husband, Bob's brother, a few years back. So he likes to go with, sit over by her and bring her coffee and jabber for a while. And so he went by her on, gosh, I can't even remember what day that was. That must have maybe been Monday also. Or over the weekend. One or the other. Anyhow, he went over there and he was driving the older car that we have. And here's an 8. Red. And yeah, everything was fine. What was that? Red. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got my hair in the way. And probably all over the place. All right, where's 8? 8. No, it's number 8. It's R239. Jeez, Lisa. And was on his way home. Now, the highway, it's a state highway, but it is a 4-lane. It's not an interstate, but it's a major, major highway in Wisconsin. And right now, with the frost going out, it is rougher than rough. Oh my God. And so Bob was coming home, just got to the driveway, was going to be pulling in. All of a sudden he heard a clunk, and he couldn't drive forward anymore. He was able to back up a little bit, but he could not drive forward. Pulled it to the side of the road as best, or the side of the street as best he could. Thank God he was where he was. Oh, the whole frame of the car had rusted through. I said, Bob, you know what that would have, it makes me shiver if that would have happened on that 4-lane highway, because everybody goes 70, 75. Oh my God. Yeah, it could have been disastrous, to say the least. Lilac P83. And so he managed to get it in the driveway. And then, because he had it on this side, Bob had to park outside with his car that he does drive behind me. Well, I have to get out periodically, not too often, but I did have my hair appointment and he had to move the car. And I did have one other, I can't remember where I had to go, but he had to move the car. So he wanted to get that one that doesn't work now out onto the street. So he hooked up the, what do you call it? It's a real thick strap with a hook on each end. And then you hook it under one bumper and under another bumper, and you pull one car, if that makes any sense. And so I had to steer the car as he pulled it. And I hate doing that, because you got to try to stay in even distance with the car that's pulling. Yeah, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Plus, it was really hard to turn because it didn't have the power steering anymore. And I guess there was more that had broken underneath. The whole axle of the front tire on the driver's side was totally out. I mean, this tire was, oh yeah, this car is shot. And so it's going to be junked. But yeah. So I had to help him get that out on the street. Like I said, I hate doing that. But it's something he couldn't do by himself. So yeah, did that. But thank heavens he has a second car, right? Ooh, I like these pastels in here. Isn't that pretty? Not that you can see the whole thing. There you go. All right. So, I think actually that's about all I have to talk about. Oh, One other thing, now that all the snow has gone off the lawn, you can see all along the sides of the driveway and a whole bunch of my front lawn. Bob has this tendency, when he snow blows or shovels during the entire winter, he shovels or snow blows on, off the grass, so that in case we get a lot of snow, there's extra room here. And then on the lawn itself, so Bella's got a place to go, to the bathroom, but it's a huge area. It's like you wouldn't have to make it that big. But because we had such a cold winter this past winter, it killed all that grass, because that cold, it sounds weird, but snow is an insulator so that the roots of your lawn doesn't get killed off, Well, where he removed all that snow, or the vast majority of it, all that cold got down to the roots of the grass. So, yes, it is completely brown. Looks horrible. I have been trying so hard to get this lawn looking nice. Had True Green come in last year to, weed it, put the weed and feed on and everything, and now it looks like absolute crap. I was not happy. Not a happy camper. Bob just thinks it's no big deal, because to him a lawn is a lawn. He's just like, it'll grow back. I go, oh yeah, by the end of the summer, and it'll be all weeds. And then the squirrels are coming, and they're digging holes all over. I don't know if they buried their acorns all over my lawn, but there's little holes all over. I'm just amazed that these squirrels know where they buried all those acorns, but they do. And so, last year I had True Green come and aerate my lawn. They pull out little plugs of dirt all over to aerate it so that your grass can breathe again. Otherwise, your grass gets all tangled underneath and it starts choking each other out. And I'm like, okay, the squirrels are digging all these little holes in my lawn. They're aerating it. I guess that's the one good thing. So, yeah, they're my natural aerators. RP86, number 24, pink. RP88, RP86. And this, I think, is our last color. Wowie, wowie. Ooh, that's so pretty. Look at these bright, colorful butterflies. That one's pretty. I do like that egg, though. All right, so yeah. This is a pretty pink, too. It's kind of more of a magenta. It's called Vivid Pink. And when I match it up to the back, Vivid Pink is this. So it is kind of a magenta. So, yeah, I think that's all I got to talk about. And it's not quite storming. It is raining. I know the storms are supposed to be moving in mid-afternoon, and it is now 2:05. So I think within the next hour. So I am hoping the internet is going to be up, like I said, long enough for me to edit and render and make my thumbnails, links, all that stuff before the internet goes out. Not saying it will, fingers crossed. So, that is it. Boy, that didn't take long at all. See how fast it goes when you outline in silver gel pen? Of course, that takes time too, but like I said, I love doing that. Okay. Put me markers back away. Let's zoom back out. And like I said, I am going to try doing and it's not going to be a color and chat. It is going to be a diamond painting and chat, and I am going to work some more on that Easter diamond painting that I did a diamond painting and chat on a few weeks ago. What, maybe 3 weeks ago? So we're going to work some more on that while I do the Easter questionnaire. So that's what should be coming up on Sunday. If it doesn't, I may still do it on Monday, even though Monday is the day after Easter. But yeah, if I'm having problems on Sunday again, I'll do it after. No biggie, right? Still kind of the Easter season. So, all right, I am going to leave it there. Again, a little bit shorter of a color and chat today, but yeah, now I can hopefully get this up. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the color and chat. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help the channel. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.